Hi, welcome to my video. As you can see, the water is rather purple at the minute. I have discovered today, after coming back after a couple of days holiday, that I have flukes and I also have trichodina in my pond, and the chances are it's actually brought in by those two little guys down there. 36 grams of potassium permanganate into the water, which I now have to sit here and watch for 4 hours to make sure there's no problems and the fish aren't gasping or anything. I do have hydrogen peroxide handy to neutralise it, just in case there are any issues. I originally bought my potassium permanganate off eBay. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it. I think it was probably about £10 or so, or something like that for, what's that? I think that's 500 grams, no, kilos worth, so not very much. I also have 6% hydrogen peroxide, food grade. I did pay about £12 and that included delivery off eBay for this. It's a lot cheaper than buying the stuff in the shops. You get a litre for about £10 and well, this is 5 litres for the same price, so you might as well just get it off eBay. Like I say, I will be now watching the pond like a hawk for the next 4 hours. The air's on full whack and hopefully everything will come out okay on the other side. If I do see any problems, I will be putting in the hydrogen peroxide straight away, which is 512 ml for my pond, and that should clear the PP out of the water within about 15-20 minutes time. So I'll be back in about 4 hours. Well, unfortunately the light levels did get a little bit bad last night, so I decided not to do another video. The fish has come through perfectly fine after the PP treatment. Everything's all happy. I put the hydrogen peroxide in around 9:15 last night, and within 15 minutes or so the water was crystal clear again. So this morning I've been to the shops and I bought some Fluke P. I'm in the process of cleaning my filters out, and I'm going to put in the Fluke P just after I've filled up again. I'm currently in the process of doing my filters this morning after the PP treatment last night. I've already done the first vortex, that's all nice and clean now. I've done the second one and I'm on the process of doing the third one. I do have K1 micro in the third one, and there's probably around, I think it's 300 or 350 litres that's in that one, and the normal K1 I think it's about the same, about 350 litres. I do aggravate it with air, but to be honest with you, I want crystal clear water in my pond, so I'm more using this as a polisher more than anything for the water. As you can see, the fish are absolutely perfectly fine this morning. They do have flukes still, so like I said, I will be treating in the next half an hour or so with the Fluke P. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be okay. I'm told that it will send them to the bottom for about half an hour or so, and then after that they usually come back. My filters will have taken a knock with the PP that I've put in and the Fluke P. So what I'm going to do is cut back on the feed for a week. I'll probably only feed once in the morning, once at night, just a handful really, and then let the filters bring themselves back up to speed, and then hopefully everything will be okay. No more flukes. I've just measured out 510 ml of Fluke P for my pond. This has to be added over the course of an hour. So what you do is you put it into a bucket or a watering can that's only been used for the pond and nothing else, and you slowly pour it into the water. I will be keeping the air on full whack, and I will be watching the pond quite closely over the next few hours. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's always best to be safe than sorry. I've just put the first half a bucket of Fluke P into the water, and I would say it's definitely having an effect, because my koi, as you can see with my Ginrin shower, is going mental. Certainly they all have flukes, it would seem. I only did scrape one, but as far as I'm concerned, if one's got flukes, they've all got flukes. So in about another 40 minutes or so I'll put the rest in the pond, and hopefully everything will be okay within a few hours' time. It does say it takes about 3 days to kill them properly, and possibly another dose in heavy situations, but I know I'm not inundated with flukes. I know I've got them, but it's not a massive outbreak. So hopefully all shall be well. Well, it's been several days now since my last Fluke P treatment video. Everything seems to have gone perfectly okay. I've had no casualties, so I'm quite happy with that really. But what I have discovered is flukes that live in the gills can actually lay eggs, and this could be causing the flashing that I'm still getting in the pond. Unfortunately, I'm not really brave enough to start scraping gills, so what I've actually gone and done is I've bought some Flubenol from a friend of mine online who was opening up a packet, and I've also bought some acetone that you can get from any pharmacy over the counter. You may have problems getting more than one, as I've found, but if you talk to them nicely, I'm sure they'll give you more than one bottle. For my pond, I need roughly 54 grams, 54.2 grams it is. I have weighed it out, but sadly the scales have just gone off. And I also need 46.2 grams of the acetone. So what I'm going to do is add the acetone into the jar, and I'm also going to add then the Flubenol into the jar. And after this I will be putting it into the waterfall and letting it spread from there. I'm told it does not knock your filters at all. My filters, I'm pretty certain, have taken quite a big knock with the treatments that I've had in over the past few days. I have just done some water tests. As you can see here, the ammonia is basically at 0. My nitrate level, if I can get the camera over a little bit better, is showing nothing, and my nitrite level is ever so slightly pink. It's certainly not 10 milligrams anyway, so nothing to worry about really at the minute. But everything seems to be okay with the water. So what I will probably do, just because I can really, is add another bottle of the Aqua Bio Liquid, and then hopefully that will kickstart my filters. I have now measured out 46 ml of the acetone, and I've also added the Flubenol and mixed it together. I am now going to go and pour this into my pond, and hopefully within 3 days all, or if any, eggs will be dead. I've just added the Flubenol into the pond now, and it's gone a little bit of a milky colour in the waterfall, which I fully expected. As you can see, I'm actually putting some posts up at the minute. I'm putting up a trellis type thing. It'll go over the top of the waterfall. Unfortunately I couldn't get any work done today because typical Blackpool weather, it's chucking it down. But hopefully everything should be okay. My fish did spawn a few days ago. I don't know the proper names, but the Kawaku there and the black one are females. The rest in the pond are males by all accounts, going by their activities. So I think that'll be it for this video for this time. If anything happens, I'll keep you up to date. So that's me saying happy ponding.